Unresolved Problems segment tonight. We respect CNN, generally speaking. They have a couple of nutty commentators, but who doesn't, right? Last night on the Campbell Brown program, there was a fascinating Q&A with top Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett. The subject, the war on Fox News.
Do you think Fox News is biased?
Well, of course they're biased. Of course they are.
Then do you also think that MSNBC is biased?
Well, you know what? This is a thing. I don't want to just generalize all Fox is biased or that another station is biased. I think what we want to do is to look at it on a case-by-case basis. And when we see a pattern of distortion, we're going to be honest about that pattern of distortion.
But you only see that at Fox News. That's all. You've only spoken out about Fox News.
I think that what the administration has said very clearly is that we're going to speak truth to power.
Truth to power, yeah. Now, I thought Campbell Brown's questioning was excellent there because they haven't. The White House hasn't. They don't have any beef about MSNBC because MSNBC is completely in a tank for them. Oh, come on. Joining us from Baltimore, the TV critic for the Baltimore Sun, David Zurawik. Here's, you know, life is strange. Now the media is sticking up for Fox News. First Jake Tapper at ABC, then the Pool guys, but they had to because the Pool rules say everybody has to get the hit or nobody. And now Campbell Brown, my competitor, excellent questioning of Valerie Jarrett, who didn't know how to answer the question. So why do you think the media is sticking up for Fox News?
Well, Bill, I am too, actually, and for me it's a matter of principle. This story is really the executive branch of government trying to tell the press how it's supposed to behave, and that's just outrageous. This democracy was set up to work with a press that brings information to citizens. It can't be told how to operate by the executive branch. That's what's so stunning about that. And look, no matter how someone feels, I think, you know, if someone's a competitor of yours, they probably don't wish you guys well. But I'm really cheered. I'm really happy to see some of them listening to their better angels. You left out Savannah Guthrie from NBC, who questioned President Obama himself about this and got him on the record about it. So someone from just about every channel now, I think, except MSNBC, has stepped forward and stood with Fox in solidarity on the issue of the press. And I'm really cheered by that.
You think it's because the press in America has well-hidden nobility? Well, because, look, for 13 years, all we've heard here, and a lot of it was, not a lot of it, but some of it was written by you. All we've heard here at Fox News is we're the devil. We're the worst people in the world. How can you possibly watch that barbarian O'Reilly? He yells at everybody. He cuts off people's mics. He's, you know, a Philistine to the nth degree. And now, all of a sudden, they all go, you know, that Fox News, they have a perfect right to cover whatever they want in any way they want. You know, we're at Fox going, whoa, what happened here?
No, Bill, you know, it's true. I can only speak for myself, but I have talked to a couple of other media critics, and I talked to a couple other folks at other channels. And you know, I mean, and I'm not arguing with you. You can be cynical and say people wouldn't do this for this reason. I know in my heart of hearts, really, to live with myself as a media critic, if I duck this fight and let you guys take this from the executive branch, I mean, in a way, you know, some people would say, well, who's next? It could be us. That isn't even the thing. We know intellectually there's a principle here and it has to be followed. I'll tell you something else. Bill, I teach media ethics over at a college here called Goucher College. I couldn't go in and face those kids, honestly, in that class if I let you guys, if I let the White House bully you guys and stood by silently.
Okay, and I'm going to take
you guys can't take care of yourself.
No, I'm going to take you at your word and that you are a sincere, honest man. But do you really think the rest of the media, and I'm going to take Campbell Brown at her word. I think Campbell Brown genuinely looked at, like, look, Ms. Jarrett, you know, you're criticizing Fox, but you have your own network bought and paid for, and you don't say anything about them. So I'm going to say that both you and Campbell are sincere, but you think all the rest of those pinheads are sincere too? They're sticking up for us?
I'm not agreeing with the word pinhead. But let me say this. I think that's some of them, and I really do. You know that the press, and I think you're one of these people, just like me, you really dislike hypocrisy. Hypocrisy makes you mad. Yes. And the White House hypocrisy on this, trying to say Fox News is not a real news channel. Oh, but MSNBC, which doesn't even cover news on the weekend, is a real news channel.
All right,
it's
obvious.
outrageous.
Okay, Campbell Brown again. Good job, Campbell. Thank you, Mr. Zurawik.